Hey folks, this is Kevin from TravelScoot Mobility Scooters, and today we're going to be looking at the locking pin and the hinge assembly here on this TravelScoot Deluxe model. This is what folds the scooter. Here's the locking pin, and this is the hinge assembly. So the hinge assembly consists of a hinge barrel sandwiched by two brass hat bushings and then some screws on the outside. And the locking pin consists of this locking bolt with screw on end with the spring on the inside. Very easy to do. We just need a 5mm Allen wrench and a flathead screwdriver. So let's get into it. I'm going to put the flathead screwdriver on the left side, and then just like that, you're going to twist to the left using the 5mm, keeping the flathead screwdriver stationary. It doesn't take much. Once this screw is off, we're going to take the spring off, and immediately you'll see this kind of drop down. So there's nothing there now. And now we just need to remove the hinge bolt. So you just need to do the one side. If you need to use the other 5mm Allen wrench in your toolkit, you can. But most of the time you just need to do the one side. The other side's not very important. So we've got that first screw out, and then using the same 5mm, I'm going to remove the gravity. So we've got gravity pushing on this, so it's not going to really push out very easily. So I'm going to lift up on it and then push out. Now we've got the hinge barrel out. This will just come right off. The controller and the brake cable are going to keep this trailing arm together. And then from here, these brass hats can be kind of stuck. If you're lucky, they'll come right out. But I have seen them where they've got lots of gunk, which could be from general maintenance. This one, we're kind of lucky on this one. It's not bad, it comes right off. We'll see about this one. It's a little bit more difficult. You don't want to pry on it, just because these will bend pretty easily. But if you get some even pressure on it, it just kind of comes out. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to clean this up since I don't have any new ones. We are currently out of stock, but if you notice that anything's getting kind of dirty, it's never a bad thing to take it apart and just clean it up. So I'm just giving this a quick wipe down with my blue shop cloth. You can get these at Costco, that's where we get them. And I'm just doing a quick cleanup job. I'm using what's called ACF 50 here. You can get it on Amazon. Any type of dry silicone spray will work just as fine. I'm going to use this again when I install it, just to keep it lubricated. So I'm going to use it on the hinge barrel. Just kind of going around the barrel here, getting all the grime and dirt off of it. All right, that's looking pretty good. And the other one's hiding below here. Okay. Just a little bit goes a long way. All right, so that's looking much better. Now we're going to look at the spring bolts. And a lot of it's just the fact that my hands are just dirty from doing all this. So if you need to wash your hands in the interim, that's fine too. Just getting this cleaned off. Okay, so that's looking good. Yeah. Clean on the inside here too. So I'm going to put a dab on the cloth. both sides. Okay, so to install this, we're going to start with the hinge barrel assembly. And to do this, we're going to put the brass hat bushings, we're going to insert them onto the three-way assembly. This is the three-way assembly, independent of the trailing arm. Put it over, line it up, and in. There we go. Fits in pretty easy. And then from here, we're going to use our 5mm to tighten it up. And in this case, I get it started, and I am going to need the other 5mm Allen wrench. Okay. And these you can actually have as, pretty tight. If the scooter isn't folding very well, you can loosen them up. It's not a problem. It's not going to be as big of a deal. So I don't want it super tight. I'm just going to loosen it just a little bit, because that's going to determine how easy it is to fold and unfold. That's right, it needs to go this way. Start it by hand. And finish up with the flathead screwdriver. And that is it. All right, so there you have it. We just swapped out the locking pin assembly and the hinge bolt assembly. So you can do this as needed. If you're really nervous about it, just check it every once in a while, but most of the time it's really just every 2 years or so. You might want to do it also on your yearly general maintenance, since you're going to be in there, but very simple, easy to do. And if you have any questions, like I said, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching, and happy scooting.